Hello, and thank you for being tuned in to TV 35. I'm your host, Carolyn Walker, and you are watching Community Calendar. And before I get started with the community news today, I just want to make mention of something that happened last week. I recorded, and you saw me with dark glasses on, but let me tell you, I was not trying to start a trend or anything. Nothing was wrong with my eyes. Those were transition readers. And the minute this light hit them unknowingly to me, they turned dark. So I just want to make mention that was a fluke. That was not meant to be. The glasses turned dark when the light hit them. There were transition readers. So just want to get that out there. And I will get started here. And we're going to talk about the COVID cases continue to surge in Lawrence County District. So, you're going to hear me talk about this pretty much every show because that's how important it is and how people are not, really thinking this can happen to them, apparently, because I see so many people walking around in businesses, stores, and etc. without their mask. But it's right here in Lawrence County, people. We are not exempt from the coronavirus, COVID-19, however you want to call it. So just be careful because the numbers of people catching this virus right here in Lawrence County has soared. The number of new novel coronavirus infections continue to climb rapidly in Lawrence County and the surrounding area, according to the data from the South Central Health District. As of Friday morning, last Friday morning, there have been 1,073 cases of COVID-19 confirmed in the 10-county area of the health district. Nearly 300 of them have been in Lawrence County. Many of those cases being diagnosed over the past week. Lawrence County has seen a 47% increase in coronavirus infections over the past 7 days, said district spokesperson Melissa Brantley. So I just want to make mention, and I'm sure you're listening to the news and reading the newspaper as myself, and this is scary. This is really scary, and I'm feeling a whole nother different way from where I was feeling thinking about it before, because now the school children have to be preparing to go to school, and parents are so torn, and my heart goes out to you guys because I know this is a very hard decision to make. But if you have young children, I just don't know what you're going to do. But it's a personal thing, and I know people feel pressured or feel that they have no other options. But hey, make the decision that's best for you and your household, and God be with you, and God be with us all during this time. But this thing is really here in Lawrence County. So, like I said, I will be mentioning it continuously because I just want people to stay mindful of it, from 1 week to the other, from one day to the other, and even from 1 hour when you're preparing to go out. You just have to now check to see, do you have your mask, your gloves, and your hand sanitizer when you're away from home. But when you're home, or where you can just wash your hands with soap and water, that's, very good as well. But we have to think now. We can't just get in our car or get dressed and dash out the door. We have to think. We have to be mindful that it's a killer virus out there. And we have to be prepared as best we can. And even with all the protection, we still have to pray and ask God to cover us. So be careful, be mindful, and be thoughtful. Not just for yourself, but for your fellow man, that's out there that might not be covering up. And stand your distance, it's the safe distancing and all of that. So we got so much to think about now. We're just not footloose and fancy free anymore. Be careful. That's because I care. I will continue to keep you mindful about it, even though you already are. And if you're like me, you just got to throw up because you're so tired of hearing about it. But it's real. It's real, people, and we have to act accordingly. Okay, just wanted to get that out of the way. Make sure everybody's on the same page with this virus issues. And we're going to talk about the Dublin City Schools opens its online registration portals. So I just mentioned about, making sure you make the right decision for your household concerning your children. Dublin City School announces that its online registration portal is fully operational. Currently, enrolled students do not have to register. If you're already enrolled, your students do not have to register. Parents and caretakers can easily register, withdraw, or enter district transfer students from the convenience of their home with any desktop, laptop, or mobile device. You can use any of those devices to make your transitions or get information that you need. Simply click on the registration online button found at www.dcs.irish and you'll be taken to our central registration homepage. There, registrants will choose from one of the three options. So just go to that webpage, www.dcs.irish, and click on whatever is best suited for you and your child. If for some reason you are unable to upload the necessary documents, you can set up an appointment with the central registration to have them copied on site at the Central Registration Office, 1405 Westmore Street. And then remember, social distancing practices will be in place and no one will be admitted without an appointment. You can make an appointment by calling 478-353-8385. And if you have additional questions, contact Ms. Hollis Hayward at 478-353-8385, or you can email the register email at register@dcsirish.com. So there you have it. You have a lot of information here that you need to make note of and get in contact with your school and the district that you live in for further information. I'm going to pause right here for a brief commercial. I'll return shortly.
Hi, I'm Helen Powell. Been serving the Middle Georgia area since 1985. If you would love an exciting career, please call me. Careers in Cosmetology, 129 North Franklin Street, 272-1967.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm an upcoming graduate from Careers in Cosmetology. It's been a wonderful experience, and I encourage you to contact Ms. Helen Powell for more opportunities.
Hello, I'm Christy at Careers of Cosmetology. I've recently enrolled here and I'm excited about the opportunities that lie ahead.
Hey, my name is Daphne Jackson. I'm excited to be enrolled in Careers in Cosmetology. If you would like this opportunity, contact Careers in Cosmetology.
Hi, my name is Caitlin. I've been enrolled in Careers in Cosmetology for about 4 months now. I'm really enjoying it, and I think if this is the career for you, you should definitely come see Miss Helen Powell.
Careers in Cosmetology, 129 North Franklin Street. Our number is 272-1967. Give me a call.
And I'm back with more community information here. And yes, my favorite topic, as I say, is talking about the Market on Madison. The Market on Madison is open every Saturday now through October from 7:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. And I'll always remind you that it is not the market that you used to know, even though it is the market you know with all the amazing fruits and vegetables and stuff that they have out there. I said it's not the market we used to know because of COVID-19. They have a limit of 20 people, 20 at a time, and everything has changed. You cannot touch the fruits and vegetables or any of the other products out at the market. You point to them, and you have to have your mask on, and you point to your vegetables or your fruits or whatever it is that you see that you are interested in and the vendors will hand them to you, bag them up, and give them to you, and they're gloved up and everything. So all of this is just for our protection. They practice safe distancing out there. And with mentioning the vendors, I'm going to make note to mention some of the vendors out there, because these people work really hard to haul these fruits and vegetables and all the other products back and forth. And this heat is very hot. And they set it up, and they have to make sure they're following protocol because of the virus. And they just try to make and have everything ready for your convenience when you get there. So some of the people, the vendors that are out there is Alana Oliver. She have produce, abundant aromas, homemade air freshness, aroma, and beads. Backyard Shed has local honey, pound cake, banana nut bread, white bread, meat rub, barbecue sauce, salsa, syrup, dill pickles, all of that great stuff. Beasley Farms comes in with their local tomatoes, limited corn, limited squash, butter, beans, and peas. Brendan Mathan has violets, pots, pipes, needle, basket, wood turn items, pickles, wire art, recanned chairs. So Share Baked Goods has chocolate, cobbler cups, blueberry lemon jam, pear preserve, peach ginger jam, cakes made to order. Want some of those good cakes, you have to let her know ahead of time, and she'll bring them probably the following week. Denson Farms have homemade butter, Eagle Apiaries, locally honey, I hope I said that right, beeswax candles. Fulgham Farms have peas, zucchini, squash, eggs. George Phillip Produce have peas, red potatoes, watermelon, candy, butter beans, strawberries, cantaloupe pie, corn, tomatoes, and greens. Heidi Martin have sweet corn, honey, baked goods. John Knock has handmade wreaths and gourds. Jordan Farms have pork rinds, jam, fig preserves, and sweet pickles. I'll read a few more right after this commercial. Stay tuned.
I'm Glenn Register with Hometown Supply, and we want to remind you that through these tough times that we are here for you. We stand ready to assist you with whatever you may need, from appliances to hardware, from lawn and garden supplies to tires and batteries. We are here for you. Come in to Hometown Supply and let us help you today, or call us at 272-0345. We can help you select whatever meets your needs, and we will deliver it right to your home or office. We offer in-house financing to fit your budget. This is our community, you are our neighbors, and we're in this together. Just remember, you can't do business at Hometown Supply, you just can't do business.
And I'm back, and I was just going on and on about our market on Madison. I know I spend maybe a little extra time talking about it, but that's because I want you to get out there and get some of this amazing food and, you know, go home and have fresh vegetables and stuff for the upcoming Sunday. They're open every Saturday now through October from 7:30 a.m. to 12:30 a.m. And we have Miss Mary Thompson out there with her salsa and peanut brittle. Ozzie Mack Farm, turnips, collards, greens, potatoes, tomatoes. Pearson Farm, peaches and pecan. Rosemary Yoder, cinnamon rolls, specialty breads, rolls, pies. Sunrise Farms have blackberries. Sonia Harrington, memory bars, and pillows, t-shirts, and quilts. See, they have stuff other than just the vegetables. Solinos have bath and body indulgence. They have soaps, roll-on, cologne, sugar, coffee scrubs, lip balms, lip scrub, wax, melts. Sweet Grace Company has hand-poured pure soy candles. Tasty Paws Canine Treats, homemade organic dog treats. Wow. Temple Fruit Trees have pomegranate trees, Rose of Sharon, hibiscus bushes. The Perfect Bite has brownies by the plate, individual and brownie bites. Walnut Branch Farms have blueberries. So I just want to make mention to these people because, again, they work hard to get the stuff down here to us and, make sure that it's inviting and that we're pleased with it. Fresh is fresh, all homegrown. So go ahead and visit the market at Madison on Saturday morning, 6 o'clock Friday night, and get up and get on out there. And get ready to go out and support the Dublin High School football team championship ring ceremony. The Dublin High School football team championship ring ceremony that will take place Friday, July 17th at 8:30 a.m. at the Dublin High School. Make sure you wear your mask and your safety gear to be careful. The Dublin Board of Realtors. This article caught my eye because this is what giving back is all about. The Dublin Board of Realtors applied for and was awarded a $1,500 community outreach grant given by the Georgia Association of Realtors to help with any local needs for our area that may have been affected by the COVID-19 crisis. The Dublin Board of Realtors gave $500 of the grant money each to the local Salvation Army, Lawrence Baptist Association, the Food Bank, and Widows Oil Ministries. That just touched my heart because this is what our community and America is all about, giving back to those that have needs, and these organizations are so busy helping people that need help. So for them to even apply, the Board of Realtors to even apply for this award so that they could give it back to the community speaks volumes. So thank you guys, and kudos to the Dublin Board of Realtors. And I was going down 441 South the other day to the bread company and bread store rather. And I looked to my left just as I'm thinking, is it before or after the bridge? But the Blue Water Baptist Church was gone. They have demolished it, and it was a landmark, and that church is gone. It's gone. And so, we just enjoyed it while we could. And they're widening US 441 South. The demolition crews are working hard, and that church was one of the things that I assume they worked out and agreed that it would be torn down. So they had their last service in Blue Water Baptist Church February of this year. So life goes on. And I just want to make mention to some things going on with our students here in Dublin. And I always like to give recognition to the young people because, they work hard to do the things that they do and achieve the accomplishments that they achieve. So we have our very own high school graduating senior, DJ Wright, who signed an athletic scholarship last week to play basketball at Bruton Parker College in Mount Vernon. Wright played guard for the Fighting Irish and averaged 8 points and 5 assists in his senior season, helping lead Dublin to a 22-6 record. So kudos to you, DJ Wright. Congratulations. God bless you. And we have Sanisi Moon. She's a senior at East Lawrence High School, and she signed on to play soccer for Bruton Parker College. She says, I always wanted to play soccer, and I just kept working hard until my dream became a reality. Congratulations to you, Sunisi Moon, and I wish you both well in your future endeavors. And I'll also read these announcements regarding the young people because I want to make sure they are encouraged It's so much going on, and they just need to understand that they still can be successful even in pandemic, a time of pandemic. Just work hard, persevere, and stay focused. And then we have little Miss Sienna Eliza Denise Moore will be representing Lawrence County in the 81st Miss Georgia Forestry State Pageant, which will be held in Tifton, Georgia on July 18, 2020. She is the 6-year-old daughter of Canticius and Greg Moore. She attends Northwest Lawrence, and all support is greatly appreciated. So congratulations to you, little beautiful girl. Her picture was in the paper. And I didn't even know they had anything called the Georgia Forestry State Pageant. That's news. And she is representing us here in Lawrence County. So God bless you, baby. I guess people, I don't like to say good luck because I don't think luck does anything for anybody. It doesn't mean now to each his own. But I just always say God bless because that's where my blessings come from. I don't know where anybody else believe theirs come from, but I do know all of mine come from the Lord. Retired Educators Award Scholarships. The Lawrence Dublin Retired Education Association members awarded 2 2020 scholarships for graduating seniors Crystal Nesmith and Deasia Lothar. Crystal is a graduate of Trinity Christian School and plans to pursue an early childhood education degree at Middle Georgia State University. She is the daughter of Wayne and Candy Nesmith. I hope I'm saying y'all's name right, and if I'm not, please forgive me. It's not intentional. Deasia is a graduate of East Lawrence High School and plans to pursue a degree in math education at South Carolina State. Deasia is the daughter of Dwayne and Daniel Lothar. The Rachel G. Branch Scholarship was presented by Lawrence Dublin Retired Educators to 2020 Trinity Christian School graduate Gracie Rowe. Gracie will attend Georgia Military College as she pursues an elementary education degree. Gracie's parents are David and Brittany Rowe. So there again, we have some amazing things going on with our young people, and I certainly wish you all well.
First Lawrence Bank invites you to experience banking at its best. Whether you have personal or business needs, we're a full-service bank big enough to handle all of your banking needs and small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank like First Lawrence Bank. Looking forward to your future. That's First Lawrence Bank in Dublin and Dexter, member FDIC.
And I'm back with Community Calendar. I'm your host, Carolyn Walker, and you're watching TV 35 WDIG. I'm going to talk about the Stepping Stone Child Advocacy has added a state sexual assault center to its building. At the beginning of 2020, the state began pushing the initiative to having a dual center because Lawrence County did not have a sexual assault center. So that is just absolutely wonderful to have a sexual assault center because a lot of times, unfortunately, young girls and boys are sexually assaulted and they have nowhere to go or nobody to talk to. So this is a wonderful thing to have the building, and I don't know if they'll be housed there or what, but I'm sure they have some amazing counselors and a support team there to assist these people. And it's not always the young people that are assaulted, adults and, females, and people think males are not assaulted. There are a lot of males that are being assaulted, as well. So this is a wonderful here, and I know it'll be a great asset to those that are in need of it. So we have all of the graduations coming up. East Lawrence and Dublin City High School, and there's just so many instructions for all the schools, and the students just need to pay attention. And, another thing I wanted to mention was that when I was talking about the kids bringing the notes and letting the parents know what's going on, I thought about that when I got home. I was like, I'm still in the back age or whatever. Teachers, and now the students, whether they give them the notes or not, they emailing and texting the parents what's going on. So they cut out all of that slickness of the children not giving the parents the notes, etc. They can text them and they can email them all the information that they need regarding their student and what's going on with the school and activities, etc. So yeah, just wanted to mention that because I got home and I thought, what was I talking about? But back in the day when my kids were in school, they would send notes, etc. And there was an episode where my oldest daughter didn't give me a note, and not only did she not give it to me, she forged my name on it, and the teachers knew had recognized my signature, and they knew that that was not my signature. So they called me and asked me about it. And when my daughter got home, we just kind of had a little conversation as if everything was okay, and then I dropped the bomb on her. So she never did that again. She never did that again. So yeah, it's a lot of information going on, and about what the attire is and all of that. So I'm sure the parents have all of that information, and the timing of what time they're supposed to be there to not be late, so that they will have the opportunity, your child will have the opportunity to march and get their certificate. And it's just going to be a great time, and just follow the rules and regulations and everything will go smoothly. So yes, we get all of that information now via electronic devices. And so we're going to just move right along, and just want to make mention, with all the dry weather now, make sure you have your smoke alarms updated. I mention this all the time because it's important information to know that you need to have all of that in place with the batteries, and then a drill. We've had so much downtime, and there's so many constructive things that you can do with the kids. And not only that, you can make it fun. They would enjoy that. Just doing a little routine over and over until it sinks in with them, and make it fun and creative. But make sure you have your smoke alarms in just in case, because the weather has really been very, very hot and dry. So we just want to be prepared. I always say preparation time is not wasted time. So get with your children and be creative with them, period. Because if we are bored and stir crazy and feeling some kind of way, and because this COVID stuff, being stuck in your house and just going out for essentials, that can mess with you mentally. So if you think it affect you rather as an adult, imagine what it's doing for the children, because they cannot comprehend or behave as consistent as adults. So we have to learn ways and find things to be creative with them and interact with them, and make sure they're focused and understand what's going on. And the good part about that is because nobody knows when this thing is going to end. So if you start all of these practices with the mask, the gloves, the sanitizing your hands and washing them with the children now, hopefully it'll be over before they become adults or even teenagers if they're young. It'll grow with them. Everything you teach your child at home, it will follow them throughout life. So start teaching them and letting them know that this is a new way of life now. And when you see mommy and daddy wearing the mask, that means you have to wear yours too. And when you see us washing our hands consistently after everything we touch or whatever, you have to do that too. So if you start with the children, at an early age, they will, it will follow them through life. That's why everything children learn, believe it, it starts from home. They don't grow up, just wake up one day being mean and hateful and just having all these issues with races, etc. That's not in them. Children don't see color. It's taught at home. So teach your children good stuff, good behavior, constructive behavior, and to love people and treat people the way that they want to be treated. Everybody's the same. We all have the same anatomy. We all are children of God. And if you teach them starting at home, it is pertinent that you teach them at home, it will follow them. Even if they go astray, it will never leave them. And eventually, if they go astray, it'll come back. It'll come back. Just wanted to throw that out there to you. I always have little tidbits of stuff that I want to share. And knowing you already know stuff, but it's good when you hear it from different people. That's just like reading the Bible. You can read a scripture and it doesn't register, but you can go somewhere, you can listen to something on the radio, and that thing will light up like a light bulb. You go, okay, God, okay. And that's just the way life is. It's just so many little things about life that we sometimes fail to pay attention to, or it just goes over our head. And when somebody else say it, it kind of registers sometimes. So that's where we are. We have lights downtown, and they're very pretty. The City of Dublin and Downtown Development Authority have added overhead strings of light to 2 additional blocks downtown. They are a great addition and will add to the ambience of visiting and strolling through this area in the evenings. So get out downtown, wear your mask, safe distance, and still get out. You know, we need fresh air. And that's the other thing about, I just be all over the place sometimes, but when stuff come to me, I have to say it, I'm getting old. So you just can't wear those masks all the time now, because we were created to breathe fresh air. We were created to not be in bondage as far as, growing and enjoying the freedom of life, fresh air, sunshine, and all that good stuff. So make sure you wear your mask, but only when you're in public places or around people. But when you're at home or in your car, you don't necessarily have to wear those masks now. Don't suppress yourself from getting fresh air and everything, because we need that. We were created to breathe freely. And I'm going to mention right quick, because my time is almost up, Dublin High School of the class of 1991 is searching for classmates. And if you are a 1971 Dublin High School graduate and have not been contacted in the past year to attend reunion lunches, please send your email address to postal address to Dublin High School class of 1991, care of the Courier Herald, Box D, 115 South Jefferson Street, Dublin, Georgia. So make sure you get that information so that you can participate in your classroom reunion. I had a little something I wanted to share, and here it is. I was reading this, and it just kind of registered with me, so I said I'm going to share it with the audience this time. When one door of happiness closes, another opens. But often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one which has been opened for us. So don't always focus on the negative. There's always a positive no matter what. Look for that open door, and it'll be right there when you need it. Hope you all have a great day. See you next time on Community Calendar.